Kindergartners, we're here as the 8th graders to tell you a great story. I'll be Julie, I'll be the narrator.
I'm Ying, I'll be Big Anthony.
I'm Crystal, I'll be Strega Nona.
And I'm Grace, and I'll be the pasta.
The pasta!
Make sure you watch out for these characters throughout the story. Strega Nona. In a town in Calabria, a long time ago, there lived an old lady everyone called Strega Nona, which meant Grandma Witch. Although all the people in town talked about her in whispers, they went to see her if they had troubles. Even the priests and the sisters of the convent went, because Strega Nona did have the magic touch. She could cure headache with oil, water, and hairpin. She made special potions for girls who wanted husbands, and she was very good at getting rid of warts. Strega Nona was getting old. She needed someone to help her keep her little house and garden, so she put up a sign in the town square.
Strega Nona, help wanted. The sooner the better.
Big Anthony went to go see her. "Anthony," said Strega Nona, "you must sweep the house and wash the dishes. You must weed the garden and pick the vegetables. You must feed the goat and milk her. For this, I will give you 3 coins, food to eat, and a place to sleep." "Oh, grazie," said Big Anthony. "The one thing you must never do," said Strega Nona, "is touch the pasta pot. It is very valuable, and I don't let anyone touch it." "Oh, see, yes," said Big Anthony. And so the days went by. Big Anthony did his work, and Strega Nona met with the people who came to see her for headaches, husbands, and warts. Big Anthony had a nice bed to sleep in next to the goat shed, and he had food to eat. One evening, when Big Anthony was milking the goat, he heard Strega Nona singing. Peeking in through the window, he saw Strega Nona standing over the pasta pot. She sang, "Bubble, bubble, pasta pot. Boil me some pasta nice and hot. I'm hungry and it's time to sup. Boil enough pasta to fill me up." And the pasta pot bubbled and boiled and was suddenly filled with steaming hot pasta. Then Strega Nona sang, "Enough, enough, my pasta pot. I have my pasta nice and hot. So simmer down my pot of clay until I'm hungry another day." "How wonderful," said Big Anthony. "That's a magic pot for sure." Strega Nona called Big Anthony in for supper. But too bad for Big Anthony, because he did not see Strega Nona blow 3 kisses into the pot. And this is what happened. The next day, when Big Anthony went to the town square to fetch water, he told everyone about the pasta pot. And naturally, everyone laughed at him. It sounded so silly, a pot that cooked all by itself. "You better go and confess to the priest," Big Anthony did. It's such a lie. Big Anthony was angry. That wasn't a very good thing to be. "I'll show them," he said to himself. "Someday I will get the pasta pot and make it cook, and then they'll be sorry." That day came sooner than even Big Anthony could have imagined. Because 2 days later, Strega Nona said to Big Anthony, "Anthony, I must go over the mountain to the next town to see my friend, Strega Amelia. You must sweep the house and weed the garden, feed the goat and milk her. For your lunch, there are some bread and cheese in the cupboard. And remember, don't touch the pasta pot." "Oh, yes, yes," said Strega Nona, said Big Anthony, but inside he was thinking, "My chance has come." As soon as Strega Nona was out of sight, Big Anthony went inside, pulled the pasta pot off the shelf, and put it on the floor. "Now let's see if I can remember the words," said Big Anthony. Big Anthony sang, "Bubble, bubble, pasta pot. Boil me some pasta nice and hot. I'm hungry and it's time to sup. Boil enough pasta to fill me up." And sure enough, the pasta pot bubbled and boiled and was filled with pasta. "Aha," said Big Anthony. and he ran to the town square, jumped on the fountain, and shouted, "Everyone, get forks, plates, platters, and bowls. Pasta for all at Strega Nona's house. Big Anthony has made the magic pasta pot work." Of course, everyone laughed at him, but ran home to get forks, plates, platters, and bowls. Sure enough, when they got to Strega Nona's house, the pasta pot was beginning to overflow. Big Anthony was a hero. He scooped out pasta and filled the plates, platters, and bowls. There was more than enough for all the townspeople, including the priests and the sisters of the convent. Some people came back for 2 or 3 helpings, but the pot was never empty. When they had their fill, Big Anthony sang, "Enough, enough, my pasta pot. I have my pasta nice and hot. So simmer down my pot of clay, till I'm hungry another day." But he did not blow the 3 kisses into the pot. He went outside to the applause of the crowd. Big Anthony took a bow. He was so busy listening to the compliments from everyone that he didn't even notice the pot was still bubbling and boiling. Till the sister of the convent said, "Oh, look, Big Anthony, look!" And the pasta was pouring out from the pot all over Strega Nona's floor. And it was coming out the door. Big Anthony rushed in, shouted the magic words again, but the pot kept bubbling. He took the pot off the floor, but the pasta kept pouring out. Big Anthony grabbed the cover, put it on the pot, and sat on it. But the pasta just raised the cover, and Big Anthony as well, and spilled on the floor of Strega Nona's house. Big Anthony rushed in. "Stop!" yelled Big Anthony. But the pasta did not stop. If someone had grabbed Big Anthony out of the way, the pasta would have swallowed him up. The pasta had all but filled the little house. Out of the windows and through the doors came the pasta, and the pot kept on bubbling. Townspeople began to worry. "Do something, Big Anthony," they shouted. Big Anthony sang the magic words again, but without the 3 kisses, it was no good. The pasta was on its way down the road, and all the people were running to keep ahead of it. "We must protect our town from the pasta," shouted the mayor. "Get mattresses, tables, doors, anything to make a wall." But that didn't work. The pot kept bubbling and the pasta kept coming. "We are lost," said the people, and the priests and the sisters of the convent began to pray. "The pasta will cover our town," they cried. And certainly would have had Strega Nona not come down the road from her visit. She didn't have to look twice to see what happened. She sang the magic song and blew 3 kisses, and with a sputter the pasta stopped boiling, and the pasta came to a halt. "Oh, grazie, thank you, Strega Nona," the people cried. But then they turned on Big Anthony. "String him up!" one of the men of the town shouted. "Now wait," said Strega Nona. "The punishment must fit the crime." She took a fork from a lady standing nearby and held it out to Big Anthony. "All right, Anthony, you wanted pasta for my magic pasta pot," Strega Nona said. "And I want to sleep in my little bed tonight, so start eating." And he did. Poor Big Anthony. All right, so we have some questions for you. Who was Big Anthony? Yeah. Now, do you think he did the right thing?
No.
No, why? He did what? Exactly. And who told him not to touch it? Who told him not to touch it? She did, right? Strega Nona did.
I told him not to.
And they did.
But she did do it.
Oh. Well, what did that get her? In trouble? It got her in trouble, didn't it? Now what if Strega Nona was your mom and dad or teacher and they told you to do something and you did it? Has that ever happened?
No.
You sure? Everyone,
so.
come on everyone. You know it's all happened.
Yesterday, my papi told me not to play with Lucas with the ball, but I kept doing it, but then I didn't get to take the ball.
Oh, see? So make sure next time that happens, not do what Big Anthony did, but be a better person. Listen. So then you don't get into trouble.
So, is that called disobeying?
Oh yes, that's a very good word. That is disobeying. Great job. So thank you.
Let's give them a round of applause.